Hello everyone, the Asset Stacker, and I do have another package from my Whatnot orders. So let's go ahead and break into this and let's see what we have. Because again, I received several packages in at the same time, and I'm not 100% sure what this was, but this does look like, based on the price, I can tell you that this is going to be something that I purchased that the Asset Stacker, blah, 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 blah. Yes, so this is going to be something that I purchased to resell. So let's see if we can get this out and see what it is. It is an 1880 O. And it looks like I paid $35 for it. So let me get my book out. I have it in front of me, and we will go to 1880 Morgans. And let's see what the value of this Morgan is and see if I got a good deal or not. So I did pay $35. The 1880O, as you see, in low grade condition is a $49 coin. So going up from low grade, the VF is low. So EF, extremely fine, is going to be a $50 coin. So there's not really a large upgrade in this coin. But at $35, I could sell this. Even if I sell it for 40 bucks, I'm still $45. I can make money on this coin. And doing this in a coin show, like I said, you can do this all the time. I could sell this at a coin show for 40 bucks, probably all day long. And it's not that hard to do these things, get these kind of deals on Whatnot. I do find Whatnot to be a really fun marketplace right now. It's becoming very popular, but it's not, and you can find deals. I mean, but you can find, you can also waste a lot of money. Don't misunderstand me at all. As you see, it is an O. So I don't know what their markings are, 2104, 7590. I think this is probably what they were hoping to get for it. Anywhere from 75 to 90 was the range that they were wanting to get in the auction, which means they thought that it was somewhere graded around an MS60 grade, which I'm not a grader. I don't know. Is this mint state condition? You guys can tell me. I do not know. But when I buy something that's ungraded, now if I buy a third-party graded coin, I'll just go by what the third-party grade says. So, for instance, if I was to buy this off of Whatnot, I'm not really concerned about anything but that right there. If PCGS says that this is an MS65, then I'm going to, and this is up for auction, I'm going to go to my gray sheet, or I'm going to go to the Whitman. And by the way, I am using the Whitman. This is the 2026 Whitman, and I normally don't use the red book, okay? But this revised edition of the 2026 red book, I'm going to be honest with you, I have compared it to the gray sheet. The gray sheet comes out monthly or quarterly or whatever, and the numbers, the pricing on all the scales are so close this time that it's more convenient for me to just travel with this red book than it is to try to carry the magazine style of the gray sheet. And it's harder to flip through the gray sheet for me to find what I'm looking for in the magazine. All that being said, going back to this, what I'm looking for is the date of a coin, where it's minted at, whatever the label says on a slabbed coin. I go by the slab because that's a third party. It's not the seller trying to say, hey, this is a great coin, when it really isn't. It seems like a seller always thinks their coins are better and better quality than what the buyer thinks it is. So by having a third party like this, I just go by their grading, go to the book. I know what I'm willing to bid on it based off of that. However, when it is an ungraded coin such as this one, I'll be honest with you, what determines what I pay for a coin is going to be, now if it's slick, I'm probably not going to bid on it at all, unless it was just an absolute rare coin that had such a low mintage that you'll probably never see one again, I might would consider that just to get my hands on one of those coins to try to see if I could flip it. But that being said, what I look for when I'm buying a coin such as this, I am going to make sure that it is the lowest grade in the book, because like I said, I do believe this is going to be considered it'll be a VF no matter what. It's good enough grade for that, okay? But as far as me being able to grade out all the fine details to tell you how high of a grade it would get into, I just don't have the experience for that. So what I do when I buy and I purchase is I'm going to look at what the lowest price for this coin that's on auction is, the lowest value that it's going to be, that from the coin that I'm looking at on the screen is going to be a $49 coin. I know that there's going to be about $4 in shipping, so I'm going to want to make sure that that I purchase this coin at a way where I can make $5 or $10 on the coin when I sell it. And that's how I price my bids. I could buy stuff like this right here all day long. I could get coins all day long that I could make money off of right now. However, I don't have enough money to continue that, because I've been also buying these higher end coins that I'm paying, $700 for. So it just is what it is. As I'm trying to build inventory, and I'm also trying to build a collection for myself, and then at the same time I'm also stacking. I'm a gold and silver stacker, so I spend a lot of time on this kind of stuff, and I'm learning as I go, and it's fun, but it's also it can be expensive, so you have to be careful. But this is fun. Like I said, I once I get enough inventory in where I can do a coin show, that's what I'm hoping to do. So this will be another one that I put in at the coin show. And like I said, I'll probably list at the coin show. I'll list this probably right around the $50 mark, because that's what the low end, or $49, and then I'll sell this for $40 to $45, and I'll be happy. I'll make $5 off the coin, make maybe $10 off the coin after it's all said and done, and move on to the next sale. And I'll just continue that process until I can build a whole stack for my collection of coins like this, that I have sold and made a profit enough of buying and selling these, that these coins that I keep for my collection, I have no out-of-pocket money in. That is my goal. So if I can build a coin collection that's worth, in MS65, if you had all 24 of these coins, and all 24 of these coins, you had them in the MS65 condition, you're looking at a coin set for those 24 coins that's valued at about between $70,000 and $80,000. So if I could build me a set like that and don't have any money out of my pocket into that set, I think that's a pretty good win for me. Well, I appreciate you watching. Like I said, this is my strategy, and I'm taking you with me on this journey. So if you like this kind of content, would you please consider subscribing to the channel? I know a lot of you guys that watch don't subscribe. So if you would, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And in the link below, you will see a link for my Whatnot page. I do not sell on Whatnot yet. I may eventually sell on there one day. But go ahead and subscribe to me on Whatnot. I'll subscribe to you. That way we can stay in contact. And then hopefully we can maybe do some kind of a deal together later on. And remember, you stack your wealth one asset at a time. So keep stacking.